This video is regarding the problems which you can face after installation. So once you install it and start running GNS3, so here suppose you are running GNS3, and after running GNS3, suppose we are adding two nodes. So we have added these two nodes. Now we are connecting these two nodes and we are trying to run it. So there is an error. uBridge is not available, path doesn't exist, or you just install GNS3 and needs to restart your user session. So it's a permission error. So how you can rectify this error? Go to terminal, and here in terminal you have to write the command sudo. So you have to change the permission. I have here, you can see I have here given the permission 000. So as a root user, means as a non-root user, you can't use uBridge. So we have to change that permission so that even non-root user can also use it. User bin and uBridge. So after changing this permission, we will come here, and then if we will run it, so we'll delete it initially, take one more PC, okay, delete both. And now you can see there is no error now. So both interfaces are green now, both interfaces are up, there is no uBridge problem. So that is one problem which you can face after installation if there is any configuration problem in uBridge. Another problem which you may face, suppose here we want to capture file, capture packets using Wireshark. So this is the problem. Couldn't run user bin dump cap in child process, permission denied. So how can we rectify this problem? So to rectify this problem, we'll go and to just the same command with dump cap, we will use chmod 755 user bin and dump cap. That's it. Now if you will see, I will do this first. Start capture, and here you can see straight away it will start capturing the packets. So these two errors you may face. So these are all just the permission errors. Once you will rectify and give the permission, that the permission code is 755. Now all these are binary files, so it is under user binary file bin, and then either the uBridge or dump cap. And those who want to use GNS3 under virtual machine, so you might have installed Ubuntu under VMware or VirtualBox. So in both the situations, you can follow the same procedure. You'll follow the same procedure. Maybe this permission errors, it will ask you later on. And apart from that, in general, how you can change the server configuration. So here the server is running. So if you have to change initially, when you will, after installation, the first time when you will run it, so it will ask for server configurations as well. So you don't have to make any changes in the server configuration. Whatever by default comes, just say yes, 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 and go ahead. But later on, if by any means and for any reason you have to change the configuration, how you can do that? Go to edit, preferences, then here the server. So this is the main server which we are running, and you have to run the server locally on your machine. So here it's a local server which is running on our machine. This is the server path. This is that ubridge. So the path is correct, and it's a local host. Local host means our server is also running. So this software is working in client server mode. So we are using client, and behind the scene we are accessing the server for various operations to perform, because parallelly several things are going on. So server is handling on our behalf. So it is locally run. So the IP for that is 127.0.0.1, and it's a local host. So the name for that name is localhost, server name is, and this port we are using over TCP. The connection is over TCP, and these are all the ports available. So in this way you can change the configuration. If by any chance, suppose if some remote server, you don't want to run this GNS server locally but globally on some other machine, then in that situation you have to configure here. You have to add the remote servers configuration, its name, the protocol through which you will connect with it, to what is the host name, and then what is the port, and the user is your address. So this is about the server configuration. So initially, just after installation, it will ask you for these settings. By default, whatever comes, say yes, 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 and go ahead. Don't make any changes. But later on, once you will start, so as I have shown you, take two nodes, connect them, and try to play with both the nodes. If there will be any configuration problem, then it will say for you to change the permissions, and the code for the changing permission is 755, and everything is under the binary files. User, then bin means binary file, and either if even if Wireshark, you will run the Wireshark without sudo command, and if it will also show any permission problem, then you can also change it for, I will show you for that also, that what you can do. Sudo chmod 755 user bin and Wireshark. Now you can run it without sudo. It will show you all the interfaces. So here you can see all the interfaces. This is the current interface which I am using. So all the packets, and there is no problem for those who want to use it with Ubuntu, and Ubuntu is inside your VMware or VirtualBox. As it is, you will do the operations as anyone without VMware or VirtualBox will do. Okay, so that's all in this lecture.